Booker against Curry. From deep. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Booker against Curry. It's Beal on the wing. KD looking around. Shoots over Kuminga. No good from Durant.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now, here's Looney. His last outing, he had 8 points. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. And yes, it's good.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now the pass to Beal. Over Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Good work there as it goes.
Challenging shot there from Devin Booker, but he's used to seeing that kind of tight defense.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. Here's Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Kuminga's got 6.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Suns trail by 13.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champion, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
To halt the run, and then Durant with the dunk.
Putting on a clinic tonight, Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Warriors leading by 14. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Durant. He's around 30 points per clip, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Beal. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Kuminga. Guarded by KD. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Wiggins.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Suns. They trail by 16 and finished off by Nurkic.
We've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. That's nice work in the pick and roll.
Curry with it. 17 points in his last outing. Nurkic with the block. Inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go from the wing. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gordon finds Nurkic. The second effort. Outside Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kevin Durant. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Sharks checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And so Durant nails them both. Well, we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Well, listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Releases from 15, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one's on Eric Gordon.
Wiggins right now just using force, challenging the defense, and sometimes making them get very physical with his play.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years that hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Suns trail by 14. Outside Gordon. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Gordon. 5 to shoot. Nurkic the pass to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Passes to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Nurkic with the block. At the top of the key, Gordon. Here's KD. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
Booker against Paul. The 11-footer, and Durant sends it back. Pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Durant. And he drives in. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Warriors leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Sharge. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And taken away by Paul. And there's the pass to Looney. Floats one. He lays it in. Looney's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Paul. Charge is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Podziemski in at the two-guard spot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big three. Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
Down low. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Knocked loose. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Beal. From 10 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. And the Warriors lead by 8. The Suns shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Beal, the pass to Durant. It's blocked, and he gets it back. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. There's Kuminga, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Here's Booker. He's coming off a 34-point game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Outside for Beal. Booker. It's good on the putback.
Good hustle as Booker gets after it on the inside.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Nurkic. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Ball against Booker. Rejected by Booker. And he recovers it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
So it's the Warriors now. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
checked in.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Nurkic. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks ball.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here is Podziemski. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in. Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Nurkic finds Beal. Podziemski grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's sent back by KD. Booker dishes to Durant. Back to Booker. Outside, KD. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Ball against Booker. Paul kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Gordon. Booker outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Kuminga kicks to Paul. From 20 feet out, and the shot goes down. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, right now, the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
Your Warriors. Come on.
And here are the Suns now. 7-point differential. Here's Thompson, and Durant sends it back. Booker in the corner. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State.
Golden State.
At one point, they led by 16. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. 5th, Kevin Durant.
what a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Here's Jackson Davis, guarded by KD. Ball against Booker to the inside. Jackson Davis, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Booker the pass to Gordon. Back to Booker. Releases. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
2 minutes.
Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors leading by 4. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. They get it back.
Well, Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Here's KD. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second team foul.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Sacramento, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Wiggins is checked in for Klay Thompson.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
The shot by Beal, no good. Warriors leading by 4 and stolen by Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Pajemski. Tipped away. Paul against Booker. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 6.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And it's Gordon missing. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And Looney is so long. Gets up there and flushes it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Nurkic can't hit. The Warriors shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And there is this sense that every team that Paul has been on, he's just made them better. A testament to his leadership and obvious selfless attitude.
Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That'll do it for the first half. Warriors lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
44.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.